Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to the Football Fan Zone. My name is Demba Banks. Now, there are a few things I want to touch on right now. I'm going to talking about the fact that Casemiro and Varane has been linked to go in January, though Ten Hag does not want them to leave the club. I'm also going to be discussing about Sajim wanting to cut off staffs. Like, it beats my imagination how people still feels that this guy is going to take the club to the next level, whereby they are trying to cut off staff, wanting to do what? Save money. That is what I see there. And we're talking about Todibo being linked to Spurs. Todibo being linked to Spurs. And that's what I want to talk about now. Now, Todibo was linked to Manchester United in January. And now you have Sir Jim Ratcliffe. He is the owner of Nice. Todibo plays for Nice. And this same Sir Jim wants to purchase a past shares of Manchester United. And you already know the problem that is happening in Manchester United. But yet, Nice is owned by Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and yet they will sell a player that was linked to United to Spurs, a direct rival for top four. How does that make sense to you? Because one thing is this: when you look at Leipzig, Salzburg, what they do, you get players going from Salzburg to Leipzig for a cheap amount fee, because it was owned by the same person. It's owned by the same person. Before Sesko went to Leipzig, when he was playing at Salzburg, United wanted him. They wanted 50 million for Sesko. And we also how much Sesko ended up going to Leipzig. I think it was 25 million pounds. That is what they paid to Salzburg to take Sesko. And you want to tell me this guy was the very best for this club? If you want the very best for this club, won't you be letting or be telling Todibo that he is to join United? You make everything possible to make that day happen. But we are seeing it happening, that not just linked, they have had discussion with him, as confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. They've had contact, they've talked to him about the fact of him joining Tottenham Hotspur in January. And you guys want me to believe Sir Jim is the answer to the problem. It's not. Now you have a player like Ten Hag, a coach like Ten Hag coming out to say he does not want Casemiro and Varane to leave the club, and yet they want to sell these two people. Does it make sense to you guys? Players that a coach did not want to sell, who is putting them on sale, and why? The only thing I see here, and the only way I can explain it, is this: Casemiro and Varane have been put on sale in the transfer market to save money. Because the only thing I see here is this: if United are going to sign a player in January, they must sell to buy. Because from where I'm standing and from where I'm just sitting there and looking at it, United don't have money. Manchester United don't have money. So the best thing they can do is this: they know very well that if they sell Varane and Casemiro to Saudi Arabia, they will definitely get probably a 50 million for Varane, maybe 50 million for Casemiro as well, and they might look to use that same money to fix the thing. But the honest truth is this: Another conspiracy, another theory I have is this: they want to use those money to fix other aspects of the club. Because you can't tell me that you would want to sell Rafael Varane to buy a defender. Why sell something you have already to get something you have already? Why sell Varane to buy a defender you have already in Varane? Some people want to say it's injury prone, but we have seen it this season. So many players, so many people have got injured. Lucio, you can see this thing for Lucio as well. So why sell Casemiro and Varane to buy the same players you've got? Because I will say this for a fact: Varane and Casemiro are the best players in United, the best in terms of the winning mentality, the leadership skills, and the everything. They're the best. Mention another player, another person for me. I would wait. Mention. I would wait. Varane and Casemiro are the only two players that have been there, played for the big clubs, win titles. It's only two of them. And it is only those two players that they know very well that they will be able to sell to Qatar for a huge amount of money. You can't scare. Nobody will want Scooby-Doo. Nobody will want Scott McTominay. Nobody will want Rashford. Nobody will want Ashton Marshall. And all this thing of they are saying they are being linked to, so that it's bullshit. Because we saw it last year, transfer window. We saw players that Saudi Arabia themselves was going for. They went for Ederson in Liverpool. They went for Mitrovic in Fulham. They never came for any United player. They never came for United player. They came for Chelsea. They got how many from Chelsea? So you're telling me that United will be able to sell Harry Maguire to Qatar? Or sell Martial to Qatar? Or Mason Mount? At is it right now? The only two players that United can sell or put in a transfer market and they will get offer for, not just in Saudi Arabia, also in Europe, it's Varane and Casemiro. You know why? I know why. They are good. They've played for the top club. We saw it. Casemiro was linked to PSG. Varane was linked to Bayern Munich. So make it make sense to me. The only thing I see here is this: United are trying to save money, and they know what they can do is sell Casemiro and Varane in January to Saudi Arabia. Then use that same money to fix another thing, not even signing players. If you are a Manchester United fan and you believe that they are going to sell Rafael Varane and Casemiro to strengthen the team, then you are joking. Think again, honestly. And the last one to talk about now is the fact that it has come out that Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to quote or believes that Manchester United are overstaffed. Now the question I ask myself is that, where does he want to do it? Does he want to do it on the coaching staffs, or the footballing and or the players, or the daily activities or daily runs of the club? Because for me, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, because every clubs, they've got a coaching staff, they've got a keeper coach, they've got a players coach, a striker coach, and everything in every department. Then you want to come into the club and cut that off. What I see there again, they are also trying to do what? To save. So now we are in a situation whereby this guy is not even in the club as yet. The deal have not, the 1.2 billion he wants to spend in the club or invest in the club have not even been confirmed or official yet, and yet he's already saying what he wants to do. And as I don't know how a Manchester United fan will feel, because Manchester United had the opportunity of having owners like the Arab billionaire Qatar. They were ready to let go of players, toxic players like Sancho. Saudi Arabia could have easily given Sancho 40 million, terminate his contract. They would have easily do it. The training structure, this training facilities was going to be changed. The Old Trafford was going to be renovated, and the debt of 1 billion would have been gone. Yet the Glazers chose Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who thinks like them. Because if there's something Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Glazers have in common, they are all there for the business, for the profit. They don't give a fuck about the club. They do not care about the club, the fans, or the players. So it is high time United fans come to realize this. By the time this deal is going to get official, when this deal is done and sealed, it's going to take United another 10 years of misery. Like it stands right now, Newcastle, Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, they have that chance of winning a premiership before United in the next 10 years. The question I want to ask you guys is this: a player that Erik ten Hag does not want to sell, who is putting those players on transfer market? I'll wait for your answer in the comment section.